Hello and welcome to AvP Talk, a video podcast where we talk about stuff and things and whatever the hell comes to mind.
All right, hey everybody, welcome to AvalonPending Talk. My name is Steven.
Hello.
I'm Josh.
What? Oh, I'm Brian. I thought you said your name was stupid.
No.
Well, it is.
Just because my name starts with an
Jeez.
S doesn't mean I'm stupid.
Oh.
No, yes, it does.
All right.
Steve, you're wearing a different jacket today.
Yeah, I didn't put my hoodie on.
I'm excited.
You wear hoodies?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
mostly of
Because
it's
he
mostly
wears
a
hoodies
sweater.
because when he lifts his hands up, he's got his thumbs through it, so you don't see the cuts on his wrist.
Wow.
It also helps hide the fat.
Nope. No, it doesn't.
It makes you feel like it's hiding the fat.
Nothing hides the fat. That's why I don't bother.
It's a zip-up hoodie.
It's
a zip-up
I
hoodie.
got my geeky Transformers meets Back to the Future shirt.
Yeah. I've got my generic red, I guess this is brown, red, maroon, nothing on it shirt, because it was the only thing that was clean this morning.
This isn't clean.
Gross.
I was just not
so
going
glad we're
anywhere
not in the
today,
same room.
so it doesn't matter. If I was meeting anyone, I would have put on a clean shirt. But that means I have to reach over the laundry basket to get into the dresser, and that's too much effort for me to do in
Hashtag
the
first
morning.
world problem.
Yeah, right? Alright, so, what do we want to start with? We were talking about, almost
Virtual
VR
reality,
headsets before
Yeah,
we
we were just
started
fucking
this.
around,
Yes.
and it kind of came up as a hot topic. I did not realize the HTC Vive was not a phone thing.
Yeah.
I thought with it you'd have to get a phone.
No, that's just the Samsung Gear VR,
Yeah.
which is still
And-
really cheap for the thing itself. It's the phone that costs like $700.
Right.
Yeah, stupid phone.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a nice phone. I mean, it's just too expensive.
Yes.
Upcoming Vive event. Ooh, in Beijing. Let's
I
get-
mean,
let's
I
get
was
past
really
this,
kind
though.
of.
Let me just hop on a plane.
I know Steve is really into VR.
I'm
Brian,
ready for
not
it.
so much.
I am ready for it.
I've been on the fence, but I'm starting to fall
Yeah.
forward to VR, and I'm really getting excited for it. So I've been
But
looking
the thing
for.
is, like, I'm the only one who's actually used any of them,
Yeah.
which is really funny.
I've used the Google
Yeah,
Cardboard, so I've gotten close, but
That doesn't count.
No,
the only
but-
I've
VR
used the
I've
360 Pano view on my tablet. That doesn't count
right.
either.
But I definitely didn't get that sick, dizzy feeling with the cardboard, so I shouldn't have it with something that's designed
you
to not
shouldn't.
get it.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of worried that I might because that would be my luck, something I'm really excited for, and I can't use because it makes me vomit. But I don't think
you
I
just
will.
have to use it. You just have to use it a little bit every day until you get used to it. It's like being on a boat for long periods of
Right.
time.
Eventually, you're
Or I
not
could do
seasick,
that
or
just
you're not
fine.
seasick anymore, or you're not car sick at a
Right.
certain point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take some Dramamine and tear it down in some virtual reality space, being a pirate and shit.
Oh yeah, they've got Lionsgate backing them, don't they? I forgot about that.
Yeah, like, I was. This conversation came up because I was looking at Google Cardboard, and Brian kept talking to me about why don't you just get HTC Vive, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for Oculus.
Come
Like,
on, it's the
but
best
you're looking
one
at
out
this,
there.
but you're not looking at HTC Vive. It's like, well, I don't want to buy a new phone. He's like, you don't have to. I was like, oh shit. And
It's
now
not a phone thing.
I'm
It's
really
an actual
excited.
VR headset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
the one, like, it's the Steam VR.
Yep.
so Steam is in our blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's-
Valve owns, like, I think when I die, one of my kidneys goes to Valve.
I've
think
actually already
that's
sold
the
a kidney
agreement.
to Valve.
And the idea, you're either picking between Facebook or Steam, or
Mhm.
Right.
whatever HTC is. So
Or,
it's like, oh, dude.
or PlayStation.
Yeah, well, PlayStation's gonna be a console-specific one. It's never going to.
The Morpheus.
It'll be
Yeah.
it'll be like
Yeah.
it'll be like those little controllers with the balls on them.
Right.
It'll just
And I
be
mean-
fun, but it won't be an actual competitor.
As long as it's not the creepy ass fucking Kinect camera that when you turn your Xbox on, it like finds you in your room and just stares at you with a red blinking light. I'm thinking like, turn on Xbox. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do that, Josh. I'm like, fuck. What's going on?
Can't let you do that, Josh.
Oh man.
So looking at HTC's website.
Daisy.
Yeah.
They've actually got a camera that does 146-degree super wide angle, which I guess they're kind of trying to make. I feel like that could be like a good panoramic VR. I don't know, Brian, with that.
Oh, you mean on the thing itself, like a camera?
Yeah,
on it?
No, on their actual website. I was just looking to see if they had any kind of price ideas on what the Vive would be. Because I don't want to have to.
They're not using cameras for the tracking of the.
No. I'm just talking about this. Looks like it could be used for like a big panoramic thing if you wanted to videotape something that wasn't 360 VR.
Oh, I got
but
you.
It would work well with VR. I don't know if that degree angle, Brian. That's what I was asking. Would work. It's 146 degrees, super wide. It's not a whole. It's kind of like.
Yeah.
I can't fucking do it because it's a small
camera.
camera.
That'll give you like movement plus peripherals.
Yeah.
Right.
But you could just get a 360 camera.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I saw that HTC was actually selling their own, so I just thought it was cool. They're doing the headset now, and then they have the camera. They might actually even get a 360 camera because it's a little tiny thing.
That's the 360 camera of choice at the moment.
Ricola. At the top. RICOH. I went to Ricola.
God, Steve. How
is this a 360 camera?
It looks like a fisheye lens. You could hate me because I'm probably
wrong.
It's
on both sides.
Okay. So it's not really 360 because there's a point that wraps around.
No, as long as it's more than 180 degrees, that
makes sense.
If it's like 200 degrees for each element, then you can just stitch the middles together.
Kind of like our brains do.
And it captured the 360.
Seeing our nose. That's cool. Is this pricey, I'm guessing?
Probably.
The best one's like $350 or $365 or $360, which would be
perfect.
Yeah.
But it's like the street level $360
$360 or $3,600. That's the only price we can sell it for.
But yeah, it's definitely a street level 360 recorder, not like a professional.
It is, and that that is where that's where it's going to go because once the VR headsets become a norm and people want to be experiencing photographs or videos or whatever in 360, they're not going to be shelling out thousands of dollars for whatever Blackmagic's 360 camera is.
I'm already really even though I don't have any VR headset, I like watching the 360 videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's cool.
Just to kind of see
all
the
out
different
the first
views.
time. Like I watched a Minecraft video, I was like, alright, cool. I didn't realize it was a 360 view and I was just staring at the sky. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I moved my phone, my screen moved, I was like, oh my god! This is so cool.
I know, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I took a tour of downtown Beijing.
Yeah, I downloaded the Cardboard app.
Beijing? Hong Kong. That's it.
Yeah, you can go to Hong Kong now without getting lung cancer from breathing their awesome air.
Beijing.
Although it's still pretty bad air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seeps through
they're
the
still hitting
China.
records. They're still hitting records.
Yeah, they are.
Now, we've talked about in previous podcasts and stuff, and we always bring up virtual reality at some point when we're talking together. And since our last recording of talking about virtual reality, I mean, things have changed a lot. I'm pretty sure it was just DevKit 1 for Oculus.
No one knew about a bunch of the others yet.
Yeah,
I think
HTC
Morpheus had just been announced.
Yeah, Morpheus was just announced because we were talking about that. I don't think HTC Vive was even a thing yet.
No, we knew that Steam was trying to work on one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was even before the Steam console and the Steam controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's blown up, which we figured it would. Us being all knowing and whatnot. But it's how technology is. Somebody starts it, somebody gets into it, and holy shit, now everybody's doing it.
Well, I mean, it's not the first time that VR has been attempted, and it's fallen flat on its face before.
Wasn't Sony or PlayStation the one to do it first with their
No, it was like the Virtual Boy.
Oh, yeah, wasn't that PlayStation or Sony?
No, that was its own thing. It was just just garbage.
I thought it was produced by
Wasn't
Sony.
It, like bought out by Capcom or something after that?
Yeah, I think it was. It was just
like that. Yeah.
But now we have the technology, we have the gyroscopes, the accelerometers, we have all that to make things work actually.
And
I'm hoping you guys caught on to this.
We have the technology.
But we do. Like VR then was just shit. It was like it looked like a power meter thing from Dragon Ball Z. One of those.
There was an arcade game that was like a VR type of thing where it had to come down from the ceiling, and they had this massive mask on, and you had like triggers in front of you, and you couldn't move, but you could turn around all the way around. It was called Beachhead or something like that.
Yeah,
and
we
just ran around the beach shooting people.
It's funny, we still have, since I live in the Orlando area, Disney's fucking our life. I hate Disney. But they have, at Disney Quest, they have virtual reality like that. Like, it drops down, and it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
And stupid.
That's how they used to be.
Yeah. And it's still that. Like, they haven't updated it at all, and it's funny. Like, you just see
nothing
people
official's
swinging
come
their
out
little
yet,
light sticks
so
around.
once stuff officially comes out, they'll start replacing that. Quick stop. Okay, we can go ahead and begin again. Give me a quick 3.
2.
Okay, fail, Josh.
Oh,
3.
shit.
2.
All
1.
right, thanks. Because I forgot to hit mumble, so I had no way to sync it. All right, anyway, continue.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, it's just I'm really excited about virtual reality.
And I was saying this earlier. I want to get one of those little plastic pieces of shit for $40, so I can use my phone up until I get a VR headset, which will be as soon as it comes out. But also,
I wish it could be as soon as it comes out.
Like even after you get the good VR headset, you're gonna want the little crappy one for the plane and stuff, because with the VR headset, you need to have the computer. Up, you know,
and a laptop probably wouldn't cut it. Although, if you have a good enough laptop, but then it'll be like dead in like 20 minutes of playtime of whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, if you have
unless you fly first class and then you get power.
Right.
But are there going to be? I've kind of dropped out of the laptop thing since I've gotten a desktop. But are there going to be laptops that can run VR? Because don't you need 2 960s, or is it just one 960?
You just need a VR compatible.
Which if you get anything like what's a good brand out there? Not Dell. I always think of Dell now. I hate them that they bought them out.
Alienware?
Yeah, Alienware. An Alienware computer would probably be able to handle it.
Asus, MSI.
Yeah, anything that has newest the graphics card inside will be able to handle it.
Yeah. I mean,
just not as well as a desktop, but definitely, should be able to handle it.
I am, I think, let's see. I am, it's a 960, right? I am 320 levels away from being there with my graphics card.
Yeah, I think that's the minimum one. Yeah, 960 or 970 or something. Yeah. Is the one.
I mean, I could maybe SLI 2640s, but it's still gonna be shit.
Well, they like the best way to do it is to have 2 separate video cards for each eye. Like that's getting hardcore into it.
Yeah, that's for those. That's for those 4K 60 FPS gamers.
Right. Yeah. So.
And then we're gonna finally get to 60 FPS
it'll
at
be
4K.
Us in 5 years.
And it'll be, I got a 5 million resolution screen at 100,000 FPS. Fuck you. And I'm like, well, you're gonna have a seizure.
Yeah, and at that point you can't see anything extra anyway.
You're blind.
Well, Canon has come out with a 250 megapixel camera, which is ridiculous, and that's like
8K,
12,000 pixels wide.
Yeah, just cause.
So
yeah, well, I mean,
it's good for making stuff really big, because then you're able to have higher quality with really big shit. So
like
that's something. If you want like a fucking like movie theater size screen,
posters. What are you talking about?
That's the biggest thing I could
poster
think of.
quality prints from like an APS-C that size sensor. This camera would be big enough to print on the moon.
Yeah, we'll get there at some point. Ads on the moon. It's bound to happen.
God.
If we don't colonize it first.
Yeah.
No, Coca-Cola's going to put a fucking ad on the moon. It's just going to be a big Coke symbol.
Well, didn't they try that a few years ago? Like, they tried to beam a thing onto the moon's surface.
Pretty sure that was a TV show.
No, it was like they actually tried to do it. I mean, I don't think anyone was actually able to see anything, but if you had like a telescope or something, I think you were able to see something.
That'd be fucked up.
But yeah, it was like a year or two ago or something.
Check out the moon. Oh, fucking Coca-Cola and Marlboro.
No, it was some big company that tried to do it. I can't remember who.
Probably Virgin Records.
Yeah, I don't know.
Coca-Cola.
So,
like Coca-Cola is a huge company because they control like 50% of the world's bottled water.
Yeah,
as well.
Right.
Those bastards.
Well, they did it right.
It's just like Nestle.
Also,
you only say they're bastards because you didn't think of the idea, Steve. If you would have thought
No,
of the
no,
idea,
because they charge
I'm just generally
like
against
poor
water bottle
African
companies.
villages a
Yeah.
shit ton of money to get clean water.
It's better to
Well,
send them water
Nestle's
filters.
even worse.
Like, send them water
Yeah.
filters they can use forever. Don't send them bottled water. It's stupid. It's
Yeah.
a whole
Right.
teach a guy to fish or give them a fish type situation.
Yeah, teach them how to use well technology.
Exactly.
Don't send them
But
a
no, they
well.
want to make money, so they give them fucking bottled water, so they have to go back and get more.
Mhm.
Anyway.
we're selling the most abundant thing on the planet,
Well, it is.
besides air.
Oxygen?
Besides
yeah,
air.
but water is slowly, like, because we have such a big population, it's not that abundant anymore in terms of drinkable water.
Well, that's why
Right, which is why we
desalinization
need
comes
to-
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or start mining on the moon.
Or we can figure out how
Or an
to
ice planet, not the
successfully
moon. The moon's not
drain
ice.
seawater and turn it into drinkable water.
We've already done that. It's desalinization.
In
It's
a
just
in a
really
way
fucking
that
expensive.
is actually cost effective.
Well, you didn't say that.
Yeah.
That's where
Like
we
right now,
forget
it's
that.
completely improbable to try to get clean drinking water from it because it would just cost way too much to produce a small amount of water.
Oh, you want a bottle of water? It's $50. There you go.
More like $50,000.
Yeah, but all we need to do is have the power industry switch to hydrogen power, and then suddenly water desalinization will be like
Right.
50 cents.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, but then the big oil companies get involved, and it's just
Yep.
the whole fucking
ExxonMobil buys out Nestle.
Yeah.
thing. Who owns your water? I don't know. Fucking
It's like we had to. We ran out of oil.
BP.
BP. BP owns my water.
Oh god, the
British
BP had a
Petroleum.
massive
Oh,
water
man.
spill in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
Thousands of camels are without life.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Anyway,
Uh,
so yeah, we got the Vive and we got the Morpheus, which are really the two biggest picks right now for PC
Well,
VR
but
headsets.
the Oculus
the
is
Vive
still
and
up
the
there
Oculus.
because
That's
it's
what I
got
said.
such a blind.
Oh, I said
you
Morpheus,
the
didn't
Morpheus.
I? My bad, Oculus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Morpheus is gonna.
That's
I'm pretty sure
PlayStation.
it's gonna be Sony only.
Yeah.
But the Oculus has got it's got like the blind fanboys to it because it's
Right.
the only one people get to actually be hands on with because
Right.
the dev kits were relatively
like
expensive.
you have to
as
go
fuck.
somewhere to experience the HTC Vive, and
Yeah.
then the lines are just fucking long as shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I spent 3 hours in the queue for the Vive, and I've done the
mean in the
Morpheus
line?
each year at PAX. And no, it was like a real queue where they had different segments going to different places and everything.
Yeah.
Now
Like, I mean,
you
they did it right,
right.
but
You played Elite
It-
on it. Did you think it looked alright?
I did. It looked okay.
Looked okay.
I mean, it's not my favorite game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know.
So I also did this like underwater thing with a whale that was really weird. Like you're just completely underwater, which is a nightmare in itself. But then this massive whale goes by, and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
I can't imagine like VR nowadays. It's gonna be so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, the immersion in
Yeah.
a lot of games is gonna be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for a haptic feedback vest, an Omni treadmill.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They have them.
Oh.
No, they have the vest. The vest is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's a haptic feedback, it's like Core FX or something like that. And
Yeah.
I want that
The Omni
treadmill, though.
treadmill.
Yeah, I want that.
and then you're just you're never gonna leave
It's weird.
reality's over for you. You're now in a virtual world for the rest of your life.
But hey, at least
The
you're moving.
treadmill's really weird.
At least you're walking and running and shit.
Yeah, I know. You'll
It's true.
probably be fit as hell.
I know,
It's
right?
gonna come to the point where gamers are more fit than the average person.
Yeah, especially when it
Because they're
starts getting
running and
into like
crouching and
holographic
jumping.
technology, where
Yeah.
you're actually
Like-
like jumping around with like elves and shit. Like nerds are gonna be super ripped.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm just waiting for the point where they make like the virtual weapons, but they add weight to them.
Oh
So you
yeah,
could be swinging like it feels like you're swinging a warhammer, but you're not. And then
Right,
you're just
right.
like, how'd you get so ripped? I'll fucking play World of Warcraft all day, and I got a badass warhammer. What?
Oh my god, it'd be like
oh man,
you like walk into a room with a bunch of bros, and they're just like showing how much they can lift, and you walk up, you pick something up super easily, and you're like, dude, like, how much do you normally lift? And you're like, Doomhammer, and you just walk away.
no, those brat kids are gonna start to get fat because they're sitting at home playing console games. Ooh,
Ooh, PC
Yeah,
Master
fucking
Race.
Madden.
Yeah. It's-
oh yeah, they're playing
Actually,
Madden instead
Madden
of
would
playing
be a lot
actual
of fun.
football. Like they've given
Yeah.
up on football.
Madden would be a lot of fun.
Madden
with
would
the
be
VR
fucking
headset.
horrifying. If they get to the
You
point
couldn't
where it's
actually
like
hit
G
people, but-
Gundam, where you feel the hits,
Oh yeah,
like you feel the pain.
but
that
not
would be
like full on
cool.
pain, but like
Blood
a certain
Bowl.
percentage of the pain.
No, Blood Bowl.
Oh my god.
Where you actually murder people.
Oh, I could only imagine the headache after wearing a haptic feedback bodysuit and getting smashed in the head with a fucking axe. Or anything. You're just like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Nobody's going to play video games because they're going to be too damn immersive because everybody's bitching about the immersion. Here you go, guys. I hope it hurts.
Yeah.
I don't think screen-based or like screen-only based games are going to die.
No, they won't.
No,
I don't think it's
neither
going to happen.
But VR will
Oculus
definitely
is with
will
1C.
start to bridge the gap, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, because right
and
now...
still, I'm
Gear
still really
Oh,
interested
yeah, this
in
is the Gear
Microsoft.
This is
the
Oculus's.
augmented reality?
Yeah.
I would like to have that. I would like it if there was like projectors in your house kind of thing, instead of having to wear a fucking headset. So it would work like that.
There it is, the Rift. See, this is what I'm talking about, Josh. This is the DK2.
I know it is.
The Rift is a completely different version, which is going to be their consumer release.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I'm just...
Because when you told me about it last time, I thought you were like you thought the DK2 was what they were going to release, but it's not.
No, the DK2 is just what you have access to right now.
Right.
Yeah, but the Rift is obviously going to be better. I wish they didn't have that stupid fucking headset on there. I mean,
I'm okay with you could take them. You could take those off. You can pop those off and put on regular headphones. They're just built-in headphones that you can put up right up to your ear, which is kind of nice. If you don't have good headphones, then this is a way to go. This is a really weird picture. I thought their DK2 was a better looking version. I honestly did.
Wow.
And then they got the single cam. See, the other one has the two, and it's not even a camera. It's like lasers. Like this is a camera, and you can buy more, but
I'd much rather have hardware instead of an infrared sensor or a camera tracking you, because if any kind of lighting issue comes up or somebody walks in front of it, you're dead in game.
Well, that's what
I'd much rather have gyroscopes and accelerometers inside.
No, they all have that, but the HD Vive also has the external stuff to make it more...
Yeah, they have the external stuff, because I was actually watching a video on it that was linked in Reddit, of course. But they had a whole setup with cameras everywhere, so they could walk around and duck and move.
Right. No, it's two,
game.
You get two cameras. Well, again, they're not cameras. They're like lasers, sensors thingies.
Yeah.
And you put them on like two parts of the room, and they shoot out lasers across the entire room and pick up the headset, your body movement, and all that stuff.
So it's kind of like, again, we're going back to our podcast. Remember that...
Oh, and also you get this Xbox controller with the Oculus Rift.
I have one. But I'm surprised not a Facebook
you eventually
account.
get these things.
The fuck are those?
Oh, yeah, this is the Oculus's...
Single-hand joysticks.
Thingies, yeah. Which I like these for the single-hand joysticks better than the HTC Vive, because you can actually move your finger and it'll kind of pick up your finger tracking a little bit.
Well, there's hand tracking software for the Oculus already.
No, but for like this is going to come with the Oculus Touch. The HTC Vive won't come with them, but it will eventually have them, and they're not...
Well, the HTC Vive's got like little batons.
Yes, but those won't come with the headset. Those will come later. You only get a controller with the HTC Vive.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I just want...
But still, I like these
virtual reality
guys' versions of the separate hands more than the HTC Vive. But also the HTC Vive, we haven't seen very much of the hand controllers. So
well, their hand controllers, the ones I've seen that people were building games for, look like the batons from PS4.
Yes.
Except without the balls on top.
Slightly similar, yeah. So hopefully we'll see what they do with those. Those are still in development, but these are what you'll get
like those
with
a lot.
the... So I think you get both the Xbox controller and these Touch for the Oculus. I'm not 100% sure.
No.
Maybe you have to buy one separately, but you at least get a controller of some type with it.
Right. I'm just looking forward to like Steam big picture, but virtual reality, and I can just like wave my hand and pick the game I want to play.
Well, that you could do that with the Oculus, probably easier because it's got a camera.
Like normal holograms.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
We're not getting a holodeck anytime soon, Brian. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No, I want Jarvis. That's what I want.
Old men are dead.
My god, that would be so fucking awesome.
I mean, I want the holodeck too.
I want Jarvis and the engineering and knowledge that Tony Stark has, so I could build stuff like this.
Anyway, we could probably move on from the VR stuff.
Why?
I don't know.
VR's gonna be our life soon, Steve. I don't know. But yeah, oh no, that's what do you guys think? HTC Vive, Oculus Rift. Post it in the comments.
Yeah.
See what you guys are jumping on. What ship you're jumping to, and we'll go from there. Yeah.
All right. Shall we do the Kickstarter stuff? Kickstarter stuff.
Well, where are we at right now?
We're 25 minutes in. We're gonna go for an hour. We got plenty of time.
Oh, I thought we were going for an hour. I didn't know we were going for an hour.
Yeah, we did it last time, so why not?
That's
right?
fine.
Yeah. Anyway.
I just figured we're doing half-hour episodes. That's fine. Whatever.
No, we can do that. This is more of a podcast episode. It can be an hour, and it'd be fine.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, we can talk about this and finish too. It doesn't have to be a full hour. We can talk about a little bit of the Kickstarter stuff on here, which is a couple of cool things, and then we can wrap it up on that.
Yeah. Sounds good. Is that a writable circuit?
No, it's a tiny arcade.
No, above. Scroll up.
Oh no, it's just a background picture.
No, that's just the picture they used for the.
But those are writable circuits. Those are cool.
Well,
maybe you can do those now
with pencils.
So the first thing I saw in here was this tiny arcade.
All right, that looks like shit.
It's a tiny arcade.
Why the fuck would you want a tiny arcade? That's like a 1-inch screen.
Look at it. Watch this. Well, watch this really. You're on your side choppy video, but look at those. They're little tiny arcades. You can actually play them. Like they're actually playable.
Yeah, but they're fucking a 1-inch screen. I could play all those games on my 5.5-inch phone screen.
It's for coolness factor. You walk into like school or library or something, you whip this out instead of like a phone.
And then some kid breaks your arm because
everyone's
you're playing
like,
an arcade
"Oh, what do you
game.
got there, guy?" And you know, it's
nobody's gonna care about them. Nobody knows what arcade games are.
And from what I understand too, is you could program whatever game you want on it as long as it can handle those buttons. So like this one that you can see right there, you can put different games on there. It doesn't have to be just one.
Put Pokemon on it and break your hands playing Pokemon in a little box.
It's pretty much that small circuit board we were talking about the other week or whatever.
Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those put inside of it with a screen and stuff.
So you could play Minecraft on it.
Theoretically, yeah. You have enough buttons to do that. Well, yeah, I think you could buy ones with different buttons, but look how small it is. It would be difficult.
I would not want to do that. That looks uncomfortable and stupid.
But it's fun.
I don't get it.
It's just for a coolness factor. Oh yeah, see, there you go. Tiny
what are
circuits.
They using?
Tiny circuits.
It's Arduino. Okay.
Yeah.
So Arduino's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would buy it just. How much are they? I would buy it just for their Arduino chips because those are kind of expensive.
Well, you get 3 kits for $170, and you put these together yourself too, from what I understand.
No, I'm not paying $170 to do something I could do for fucking $20.
We're nerds. It's a part of doing it. It looks like it is. If you want an already assembled one, $75. All right, so $60 is the cheapest. It's a do-it-yourself kit.
There's some logic behind that.
It's the pledge,
because,
though.
like,
the price itself might be different.
Like D&D miniatures, right?
Oh yeah, see.
Mm-hmm.
The painted ones, you can get a box of a bunch of them for like $20, but $20 will only get you one unpainted one.
Right.
Yes.
You know.
So that looks like those little number pads that you put down for your children that have ABCs and numbers on it. That's what that looks like.
Yeah.
That's how
it's
much money do they have for this? This is a very niche market.
They've already hit their thing.
Very.
61,000.
Jesus Christ.
It's a cool
I hate
little
it.
toy.
It's just so stupid.
It's an
Stop
adult
trying
thing.
to support
It's not
them.
a kid's thing.
Oh my god.
I like it. I think it's very interesting.
That's because you're 70 years old.
Whatever. It's
By the
cool.
time you put one of these together, your eyesight's gonna go out, Steve.
It's not that hard to put stuff together, Josh. I know you don't like to do stuff with your hands.
I do stuff all the time. I'm a fucking mechanic. That's all I do.
I know. So you should like this then, putting stuff together and making it work.
I don't put stuff together at home because I do it every day at work. I don't want to smash my head into fucking... That's so small.
$75 for already assembled one. And I think you can kind of get customized. So if you pay a little extra or something, you can get like a customized outside and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I can't just draw with a fucking Sharpie. I mean...
Oh, Josh, you're net. You gotta get... Okay, we're just gonna move past it since you're hating on this so hard. Let's talk about this tiny robot.
Okay, tiny robots are fun. Do I have to build it?
No. It's probably like lots of money, too.
How? Fly?
Yes, it's a flying tiny robot.
No, I was just trying to see how that name would be.
It's a drone.
That makes sense. So it's a different kind of drone.
Oh, there we go. There's a picture of the dude with the drone.
It looks like the ball droid, but flying.
Yeah. Or
like
in the Justice League Unlimited, it's that little flying bot that's a camera. Brian knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's the Booster Gold's little
or
floaty companion.
when Superman's fighting on that planet.
Right.
Oh
And
yeah,
fighting.
the camera.
Yeah, and those
when
cameras.
he's fighting.
I think this is
what's
what
his
they're.
name
I
with
think
the
this is what they
axe?
were trying to get to.
I think they were actually trying to get it so you're not going to stick your hands in spinning fucking blades.
It's also
and cut your
it's also a
fingers off.
safety thing too. They've designed it to be super safe. You can't.
That'd be good because Liam would like that.
Yeah.
And it'd be a cool thing he could fly around and not like cut his brother's head open with it.
And I guess it works relatively well. You can control it with your phone, but I think you can also set it to selfie, backs up to a given distance. Oh yeah, so you can take a selfie, hovers in place, manual. So I don't think it can just follow you, but that's always software. You can always get that changed.
Well, is there a controller for it that's not your phone?
No, that's how all of these newer stuff works.
Yeah.
You control it
I'm
with
tired
your
of
phone.
having everything attached to my phone.
Only when you're a professional do you get the option to have a controller that your phone gets attached to. So you can use your phone as a screen and then the controller actually drives it.
Yeah.
Those are like the
I don't wanna live
professional
on this planet
ones.
anymore.
Well, you don't need anything more than a phone if it's just a little toy to play with.
But I'd rather have a controller. Like,
Then you have to buy one of the more professional ones.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a cool little thing.
So it's programmable. So
Yeah.
it's got SDKs. Okay.
Yeah,
so
they're
that'd be
open
cool.
SDK, so you could theoretically
You
get
could
it to
attach a
program to
gun
follow
to it.
you. Or attach a gun to it, yes.
And make everybody's nightmare happen.
They've already done that.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's only, 16 ounces, it looks like.
That's pretty light.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that the camera's on top.
Yeah, I think they've played around with the camera being on bottom too. But, here we go, you can kind of see it going. But the camera is on top, yes.
Is it quiet?
I have no idea. All the videos I've watched, you don't hear the sound from it at all. So it's probably super loud.
It's
probably like a
leaf blower. Like, I know what that guy's doing.
It's just gonna get shot down.
Yeah. Or
Someone's gonna
it's the
shoot
size
one
of a
down,
soccer
or they're
ball,
gonna
so
fly it,
someone will try
they're
a
gonna
back
fly
kick.
it too close
They'll get
to
the
a
whole-
fire scene.
Oh, with the...
Or they're going
And
to
the-
fly it over Area 51, and then they're going to be missing for the rest
No,
of the
Area 51 has sensors and stuff that disable wireless signals, so it would just drop to the ground.
And then they would shoot it down, because I think it was a UFO.
It
But-
is a UFO until you know what it is.
No,
So that's what this is. I thought it looked cool. It's I like the
I
idea
like
of
it.
getting something that looks like that can be used more for every day and not necessarily.
I more like that
professionally.
it's safer.
Yeah,
than
no
spinning
spinning
four
fans.
quadricopter blades
Right.
and stuff like. I mean, there's a spinning fan, and you got to work your way to get your fingers in there. But I
Right.
do like that.
And from what I was reading, it's only one fan, and it has like 4 like plastic thingies that
Gyroscope?
adjust, to make it do what it needs to do.
No,
So
does it come in different colors?
I don't know. Probably eventually, I imagine you could probably get in different colors. This is actually
guessing
like
it's
this is a
plastic,
good
you probably just
Kickstarter.
paint it.
Like this
Yes.
is an actual thing. They haven't hit their goal yet, but they still got a month and some days. So
Their goal is what?
185,000.
Oh, they're fucking almost there. They'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Open API and SDK, so you'll be able to do a lot with this thing.
Sweet.
Oh, it's running Linux. Yay, Linux!
So nobody but the very few people who use Linux will be able to figure it out.
Well,
Yes.
Android is technically built off of Linux, so
Yeah.
it's all.
There's
good.
a lot of things that run off the Linux kernel.
Yeah,
that nobody
it's because
thinks
it's easier and it's open and it's free to use, so of course
Mhm.
people use it. So
Yep.
that's the little tiny flying soccer-sized robot. What else we
Sweet.
got in here?
What's
Got
that poly
circuit
shaper? Is that a 3D
Oh,
precision cutter?
polystyrene 3D precision cutter.
Precision cutter.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a cutter, but it's like a 3D printer.
Except it cuts a block instead of makes a block.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's a CNC machines. Yeah, with the support of CNC machine.
Yeah.
It's a CNC machine. Yeah, except for poly. What? Oh yeah, it looks like it looks like a heated coil to cut through the. Oh yeah, see here we go. It uses just a coil that heats up. I mean, it's cool, but
I was just curious. I was hoping it was something different until I read
yeah.
it. Because there's tons of CNC machines.
No, I know there is. Let's see. What
Pretty
else
soon
we
3D
got?
printers will be like that.
I just
They're
want a 3D printer.
Oh, this I saw.
Yeah.
A $45 or £45 Windows 10 computer for everything.
So it's $100.
Yeah, I know, because you have to pay for Windows 10. That's what I was thinking. But it says...
No, it's $100 because it's only 45.
Oh, yeah, but I was thinking it was going to be
Yeah.
more expensive because you had to buy Windows. So they must have some kind of deal with Windows 10. Or it doesn't come with it on it.
Is that 2 or 4 gigabytes of RAMs or
2 to 4
2/4
gigabytes of RAM, 32 to
of
64
of
gigabytes.
RAM?
So it's dependent on what you need.
Oh,
So this is what it looks like.
That's actually Good.
It includes
This
everything
is
a
like
regular PC can do. 69 USD. 69 USD.
This is like, oh wow, the dollar's doing pretty well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, pre-installed with
like-
a full edition of Windows 10. Okay.
Jeez.
So this is like Raspberry Pi.
Yes.
Just a little
Windows.
beefier.
Yeah, a little
But
beefier.
it looks
and with
like the
Windows
micro
10.
motherboards that came out with the small tower PCs.
Right.
It looks like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But it's all... I mean,
Yeah, quad core 1.
does it have any like slots for graphics cards or anything?
Yeah, I think there's a HDMI slot on there somewhere. But it looks like you can attach add-ons to it.
This looks like something familiar that
Like look at them. Look at all this stuff being added onto it.
This looks like something we've seen
Sensors.
before. I feel like we've looked at something like this before.
Oh yeah, there's lots of these kind of things coming out right now. Lots of people. Are
a
trying
lot
to
of
make
people are
this
doing
kind of stuff.
modular, which is nice. Oh, Arduino. Or
Yeah.
Arduino.
Oh, here we go. Looks like it does have a mini HDMI, if that's what that is, or micro HDMI. It's hard to tell what that
Or
cable is.
DisplayPort.
Yeah, or DisplayPort.
Or something.
USB
Yeah.
ports. Yeah, it's got.
That's actually a lot smaller than I thought.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
kind of cool. I mean,
Yeah, I like it.
I like that it comes with Windows 10. That's nice for only.
Powerful brain for a robot.
Oh yeah, see,
I
yeah,
never
they got a
thought
little
about
robot. Oh, that's Connect, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Demon sensor.
Or
a good
security
camera.
security monitoring with facial recognition. Because you need facial recognition.
Oh yeah, let's just put the computer that you're running the facial recognition software right next to the camera.
And with the power
Good job.
source attached right there.
Oh, I wonder how I'm gonna get past this. Unplug. Just to shatter the
No,
solar
you just put
panel.
a piece of black felt over the solar panel and it all powers off.
So yeah, that's a thing.
Funny.
Windows 10, and for a really cheap price. How much does
Yeah.
Windows 10 go for right now? Like a full
Free
version?
if you have Windows 7.
Yeah, I don't know. I got both of mine for free.
Nobody bought it. It's probably just a generic, like $100, like
Maybe, yeah.
all the other operating systems were.
Let's see. See more of what's popular. Yes, we've seen the dice. Lots of
Have
people are
we?
doing the smart dice. It's an interesting thing. What else we got?
I think
here?
they're just lit up dice.
Blade Razor. So we got another razor, another perfect razor. Oh, another perfect. Okay, I'm
You
actually
know, it's a
wanna see
perfect
this.
razor. Not using one.
Or lasers,
There you
like
go.
real working lasers. White sapphire blade razor, sharper than any other blade on the planet.
What?
80 atoms at the tip and more than 100 times as durable. Oh wait, here we go. It's gonna,
80 atoms is
it's gonna
thin.
show us the blade. It's no. Oh, that's the blade. That's
It's like a switchblade.
oh yeah, except yeah, it goes
That's not a
inside.
switchblade. That's just a generic ass razor blade. Oh, this
Or
is just
the,
showing you razor blades.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Anyway, I don't care. I
So
mean, I do
you said
shave, but I don't
lasers
care.
would be a better razor, Steve?
Yeah, because then you have no blades at all, and it gets as close to the skin as possible.
Until you burn yourself. You guys ever
It's-
watch Mad TV?
Maybe a little bit back in the old days.
They did like a funny thing about a razor. It was like 6 different heads, and it showed you shaving. Like it would take the hair, then it would take the hair follicle, and then it would take a chunk of your skin out.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's coming down to with all these fancy razors.
Yeah.
I always thought lasers would be a good solution or a good alternative to cutting your lawn.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Just like all done
Yeah, that would definitely be a good way to go.
one day, or we'll just have plastic lawn and no air, and people will start selling air. Nestle and Coca-Cola.
Or they
will
just
jump on
start
the air bottle
they
train.
just start spray painting dirt like they did in California.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? A smart lock? Wait, what's this? A key? We'll go check them both out. What's this smart lock? It's a travel.
It's a skeleton key to everything in the universe.
I know, that's what it kind of looked like. Okay, we're
Probably
not gonna
should
watch
not
the
be
video.
on Kickstarter.
All right.
This key unlocks everything.
Okay, here's the lock. It's a wireless lock unlock, location tracking, alarm built into it. So if you cut the cable, the alarm goes off. That's kind of cool.
It's easy to get past. But
1
yeah,
year
it's
battery
It's
life.
cool until
That's
it
not
breaks, and then you can't get it off.
bad.
And that little red dot just shoots a laser beam into your forehead and kills you if you try to break into it.
Still though,
It
that's
cyclopses you.
like kind of a fancy
Your
looking
top
lock.
of your head's gone.
Like, it's cool that everything's going smart and all, but last year I picked up a smart Christmas tree,
Yeah.
so I could change the
Wait,
colors
wait.
in the LED.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, I was about to say
I could
what?
change
A
the
I remember you
colors.
telling me
Christmas
about
tree?
that,
Yeah, and it broke, and the little modem thing, the little Wi-Fi connector, it won't work. I can't connect my phone to it. I just can't get it to work, and there's like no documentation or customer support. So fuck you, Phillips. But
Yeah, we're going to go to
so the
everything
tree,
being...
the tree is stuck on blue. I have a blue tree.
I'm sorry. But
That's
we're going to go
not
to everything being smart related, and everything's connected via Bluetooth, Wi-Fi.
Yep.
And then the
And
biggest
everything's gonna
weapons
be
we're going to have to worry
hacked
about
because
is electromagnetic pulses, and everything's fucked.
Well, not
You won't be
everything.
able to
There's
get your
some
house.
stuff
need
is
to worry
built
about
with
EMP
that.
pulses
Mm.
or EMPs.
And some stuff is built to withstand that stuff. Not a lot, but some.
Yeah, but you gotta line it with like toxic as shit material.
Yeah. Okay, here's an interesting one.
Everything's just going to be wiped out. Like, there's smart locks. Like, there's Bluetooth locks for your door to get into your house.
Yeah.
And that's going to be fucked. You're not going to be able to get in your house. It's just, we need to back off the technology on everything, I think.
Yeah, what's wrong with a normal key?
I know, right? Oh, I lose it all the time.
Yeah. And you
Your
can't
phone
get
dies,
into
you're
your house,
fucked.
can
Good
you?
job.
That's why it's secure.
Although, it's nice, though, to be able to be like, oh shit, I forgot to lock my house. Push, house locked.
That's
Oh
true.
shit, I stole this guy's phone. He's got his address and all his credit card information on his phone, and I can unlock his house.
That stuff is
No, there is that credit card that
NFC.
yeah, the credit card that swipes between the different kinds of credit cards, like it has the Visa and the MasterCard and like a bus pass and all that shit.
Yeah.
And it's Bluetooth compatible, so you can hook up to your phone, so you can do the the
Fuck
phone
yeah.
pay thing.
Fuck yeah.
So that's
that.
good. So your credit card information is gone. Your all
Pretty
of your
soon,
personal
it's gonna
information
take
is gone. Your
DNA
social
samples.
security is gone.
Yeah,
you know?
you're just fucked. Everything's relying too much on these stupid fucking phones. I like them, but I hate them at the same time. It's ridiculous.
Quit being an old
the
man.
thing is, as soon as Pokemon Go comes out, you're gonna be like, I fucking love smartphones. They're the best thing ever.
Yeah, but that's for a game. Like, gaming should stay there, but not your house.
Speaking of Pokemon Go, are there any new updates on that?
Probably not.
Pokemon
I just
Go.
wish they would release the information that we know. Like this, you need at least Android 4.8. You need this amount of RAM. You need this. So go buy your phones, fuckers, so you can play this when it comes out. you know?
Beta. Pokemon Go Beta.
Ooh, can we
So
get into this?
scheduled to be released in 2016 for iOS and Android. It's going to be released alongside the Pokemon Go Plus. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Game is free. All supports
totally.
in-app purchases.
Oh my.
Well, let's click on this and see if you can actually get it or not. Register your
Okay,
email
almost
address.
clicked on the App Store.
Okay, so it looks like 12 days until the beta starts, if that's what that timer. So you might want to sign up for this just to see if you can get into the beta, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right after we're done with this video.
Steven. No, I won't. I'll save it because
What's your social security number? Oh, we don't have it locked, so everybody knows it now.
Still though, that's cool. I'm definitely gonna sign up for that and see if I can get it. But otherwise, so we got beta coming out in 16 days. Let's see what the website says though on anything. So we know it's coming out in 2016. We knew that already though.
Right.
Yeah, just the release date doesn't have a month or anything yet. I don't think I'll wear that thing on my wrist, but I'll probably like pin it to myself or something.
I'll wear it on my
I don't
wrist.
like the wristband, no, but I would probably just put it on my
Well, it
keys.
looks like the wristband is designed to where you can put just about any kind of wristband on there.
Yeah, it might just be showing that, because that's just a shitty ass wristband.
Yeah, no, it super is.
You could wear it. You could wear it like as like a lapel pin, or put it on your hat or something.
Yeah.
Because then it rains, but whatever.
Yep.
Or
So
we
no
could wear it as
new
cufflinks.
information except there is that beta. So that's the only.
It's a really big cufflink.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it's Pokemon.
The only downside is you might not be able to feel the vibration. But if I'm out looking for Pokemon, I'm
Right.
out looking for Pokemon. But at the same time, if I'm just walking around and all of a sudden the thing vibrates because there's a Pokemon nearby, I want to fucking know.
Is that what it's going to do? It's
Yeah,
gonna
it'll like vibrate to let you know like there's a Pokemon nearby or something like that.
I'm going to get in a car accident.
Just all of a
Oh,
sudden you hit
shit,
the brakes and
Pokemon.
you're on
Lock
the
up
side
the
of the
brakes,
road like,
turn.
Pokemon.
Now they just need to mix that with like some kind of augmented reality projector, so it's actually like the trailer.
Yeah, well, I think it's supposed to be. I think the idea is when you
It'll
point
be
your phone
through your
at a
camera, but
spot-
no, I mean like you'll be able to see it outside through your phone.
Oh, I gotcha. Well,
That'd be
maybe
fucking
maybe
cool.
they'll combine it with the VR, so you can put it on your Google Cardboard and you put the phone up onto you, and you get yourself a little controller, and you can look around for the Pokemon. Oh
That'd
my
be cool.
gosh! I bet someone will make a fucking app to combine
for
it with
it. Oh, yeah.
VR.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And then
I want that now. Just to look around.
I'm
for
just
Pokemon.
waiting. What they really need to do is genetically engineer Pokemon and let us catch them,
and make
and battle them.
Pokeballs and all this other stuff, and
and then we'll be set.
Turn
'Cause that's like a
Australia
better
into a
world.
Pokemon world. Just turn the whole country into the Pokemon world. That's fine.
Why not the whole world into the Pokemon world?
Because then everyone's into it, including people who aren't, and then people are killing Pokemon for sport and shit, and it just gets really dark really quick. And all of a sudden, you see like guys in dark, seedy places trying to get their hands on a fucking
Pikachu.
no, on a Ralts evolution. What's it? Gardevoir?
That's gross.
Yeah,
That's
well,
gross.
well, all of a sudden you turn into a Gardevoir slave trading, and
I don't know. I feel like a Gardevoir
What?
would just like wreck you.
I
if you
just
tried
like
to do
phased
that.
out, and I just came back at Gardevoir sex trade.
if they made Pokemon real and everywhere, then it would happen because there'd be some freaks out there that'd be trying to
fuck
trade
yeah.
Gardevoirs.
Black markets
Yeah.
all over the place.
Oh yeah.
No, but black sex markets for Pokemon,
Yes.
Brian.
For Gardevoir and other Pokemon that are inherently kind of have a sexiness to them, yeah, it would happen. Including
So
probably
that,
Pikachu. There'd be some old fat dudes who
Jigglypuff.
want to fuck Pikachu.
So that Pokemon Go thing and all that shit, that beta
Yes.
website we were just on is total scam.
Oh, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Because I tried to sign up for it, and it tried to get me to take a bunch of surveys, and then I Google searched it to see, and it's like, oh no, this is a scam. So
that sucks.
don't go there. Don't
do
take the
it.
surveys.
Don't
Just,
do
yeah,
it.
Just exit out.
We're
Just
gonna
don't.
put a button in the back saying "Don't go here. It's a scam." Maybe if I remember to put
We
one in.
fucked up, Size. I'm sorry.
Because now they have my email address.
Oh no, that's your fault. You shouldn't have gone into it so quickly.
So now I have to go block them.
Oh.
Poor Brian.
So is that all we got? Is that it? Are we gonna call it, or do you got anything else we can talk about?
GoFundMe? No, I'm just kidding.
I'll take that as a no. We should wrap it up.
There's going to be a Pokemon Z coming out.
Yes.
Is that going to be on the 4DS?
No.
It's probably coming out on the new 3DS, though.
Yeah.
The one with the little nub.
Wait, is there an actual
in the upper
4DS?
right corner. No.
Okay, I was
there's
about to
no
say.
D for it.
A 4DS where you get electrocuted by a Pikachu. You fucking feel it.
That'd be awesome, actually.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
I'm gonna
Shoots
shoot poison
water at you
powder.
Oh my
Fuck.
God.
Well, that's
Poison
cool, but
ivy.
What would
I'm looking
Psychic
forward
do?
to
Just,
the
like,
new
give you
generation.
Epilepsy?
No, your brain would just melt and you'd be in a fucking coma.
Whoa.
just drool
This is the
coming
worst
out of the side of
game
your mouth.
ever. Oh, shit.
All right.
All right.
Cool. Well, on that note,
yeah.
thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like and a subscribe.
Yeah,
if you liked
we're
it.
trying to build up those numbers, so help us build them up. Tell your friends.
Yeah, build them up from 0.
No, we're above 0, well above 0.
Yes, 1 is technically infinitely more than 0. However,
And 5 is like 5 times more than 1. So
That's math, Steve. I'm really glad you figured that out without a calculator. Good lord.
Anyway, yep. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next week on AvP Talk.
Yeah.
The $5 computer.
But is this just a new Raspberry Pi or?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
the new
Raspberry Pi
Raspberry
is
Pi
like
Zero.
$7.
Oh, look how tiny it is.
Oh, it's
Look how
$35.
tiny it is.